Hi, welcome to Last Seed Elite World. So you want to level up your game in Last Seed? Good. Today we are breaking down 10 simple, but trust me, powerful tricks that the pros use every single day to just completely dominate. And if you've ever looked at a top player and wondered what their secret is, well, stick around. All right, let's just get right into it. What is the one thing that really separates the top players from, well, everyone else? It's probably not what you're thinking. I mean, look at this question. If you're not using the tips we're about to cover, which are totally free-to-play friendly, by the way, then the answer is a big, fat yes. You are leaving a ton of power, rewards, and progress just sitting there waiting to be claimed. And that right there, that's the real secret. These aren't some hidden mechanics that only the ByQ spenders know about. Nope, they are simple daily habits that you can start using literally right now to get a serious measurable edge. Okay, let's start with some quick wins. The next two tricks are going to give you an immediate advantage in any fight and out on the world map. I mean it, you can and you should start using these the second this explainer is over, Assurin. First up, let's talk about War Frenzy. This thing is a total game changer. It's a ridiculously simple way to get a combat buff that honestly sounds like it should be illegal, but it's built right into the game for anyone to use. That's it. That's all it takes. Just find some random HQ, send a single troop at it, and boom, you've got an attack boost. Before you hit the Fury Lord, before an arena fight, before a big rally, you do this first. The best part, you don't even have to win the fight. Just starting it is enough. Now, I know what you might be thinking. 5%? What's the big deal? In a close fight, that 5% is everything. It is often that razor-thin margin between a sweet victory and a super frustrating defeat. Pro players abuse this little trick constantly. On that note, here's another map trick. For events like Explore Treasure, do not just walk, here's why. A reinforcement march actually travels faster than a normal march, uses a different speed calculation. The pro move is to have an ally park near the target. You reinforce them and then you attack from there. You get there so much faster. All right, now that you've got some combat tricks up your sleeve, let's zoom out and talk long-term strategy. This part is all about maximizing your event rewards and saving those precious resources. This is where we learn to work smarter, not harder. Okay, during the Zombie Siege event, you can get a ton of extra points by reinforcing your allies, but, and this is a big but, never ever reinforce an active player without asking them first. That's just stealing their points, and it's a super fast way to start drama. Instead, focus on these targets. It's a win-win. They get help, you get points. Want to dominate the alliance tool? It is all about timing. You don't just do everything at once. No, you do the right action on the right day. You save your big research for research day. You save your troop training for army expansion day. You get the idea. Patience and a little bit of planning is how you win this event, hands down. Now here's where you can get really efficient. You can double dip by stacking events. That daily event, full preparedness, you line up its tasks with the Alliance duel schedule. So we're upgrading your heroes on Hero Initiative Day anyway. Boom, that's one action that gets you points in two separate events. That's what we call maximum efficiency. Okay, I need everyone to listen to this one. Please stop upgrading the farming buildings inside your base. It is one of the biggest beginner traps in the game. The return you get is tiny for a massive cost. The real resources, the stuff that feels actual growth, comes from the map, from looting other players, and from event rewards, period. Now that you're optimizing your resources, let's talk about the right way to build a powerful base and army, because getting this wrong is probably the #1 reason players fall behind and just end up quitting. This is a non-negotiable rule, like your headquarters level controls everything. Your hero levels, your troop capacity, you name it. Delaying your HQ upgrade slows down your entire account. The path is so simple. Focus on your HQ and only upgrade the specific buildings you need. The most efficient way, the way you get more power for your resources, is to upgrade all of your equipped pieces in a balanced step-by-step. And guess what? The exact same rule applies to your heroes. Don't just max out your favorite hero and leave the rest of your team in the dust. You want to level your main formation evenly. This gives you way more total power and, more importantly, better combat synergy. All right, we're at the final tip, and honestly, this is the single most important one on the entire list. This is the one that acts as a force multiplier for everything else we just talked about. Get this right, and the entire game, it becomes easier. Look, staying in a dead or inactive alliance is like choosing to play the game with one hand tied behind your back. It makes no sense. A strong, active alliance accelerates your growth like nothing else can. You get better rewards, you win events, you get help, you help the alliance, and the alliance helps VOU. It's that simple, and there you have it. These tips, they're not flashy, are they? But they are the absolute bedrock of what top players are doing every single day. They stack up fast, and they create a massive gap over time. You now have the pro player's playbook. The only question left is how are you going to use it? Comment down. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Till time, bye.